Hello.
Hello, everybody.
I see someone I know in Instagram. Hey, Laurence.
We're waiting on bated breath to know what you're going to be drawing today.
Well, you know.
I know.
Also, for those of you on Instagram, I suggest switching over to YouTube because Instagram fucks up all the time.
Yeah, but what can you do?
Not much.
So this is the Ugly Cat Studio for all of y'all. Catherine Hebert's art studio, and where she does painting on her digital devices. And today she's going to digitally paint on her digital device a digital painting of a digital pigeon.
Yes.
I guess a pigeon's not digital.
So I was gonna do the Inktober 52 prompt that this week is lift, but I couldn't think of anything.
Well, I was telling you that this counts. Lift is what birds do.
That's what I was about to say. I decided to draw this pigeon that I started and never actually did much with it because it was so cute and round. And then Misha was like, "Well, birds of lift." So I guess I'm somewhat on theme. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, so you've abandoned the horse that you were working on last week.
Yes. This was fun. I'm done with horses. My horse girl era is over.
Now you're entering your
Pigeon.
pigeon era.
Though to be fair, that's been going on for years at this point.
Yeah, you're a pretty big fan of pidges.
Yeah.
So she started it off stream, it seems, but we'll continue it on stream.
Yeah. I didn't do much. I just kind of did my guidelines, so.
This is the first stage, which is carpet bombing the field with shit. And then the next stage will be the Miyoki Tanobe stage,
Yeah.
named after Montreal artist Miyoki Tanobe, who may or may not have taught Catherine inadvertently to paint red behind
Yeah.
the main figure of her painting.
We will never know.
When you saw that person, it was in the before times, before everyone had a recording device on them at all times of all days. So we are live on Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram Live. For those of you on Instagram Live, as Catherine mentioned, it's a little buggy. So if you are interested, why, first of all? But second of all, you may have a better time on Twitch or YouTube.
Yeah.
And we are at the Ugly Cat Studio on both platforms. This is drawing a pigeon is kind of back to basics for you, because you've done a lot of bird stuff recently.
Yeah, that's
in
true.
The last few years.
That is true. Okay, now that it's done, let's start with the actual pigeon.
Is this a stock photograph or something you took?
No, it's something I took, and he looks like he's inside. I don't remember where I took this photo.
Do we have XIM data, whatever they call it?
I don't know if I have it on the iPad, because we can check. Sorry everyone for the weird reference images I have on my iPad, like a brain. Where is he? Okay. Do I have any of the info in there? Or it's just on my phone? How do we check that? Is there a way to check? Oh yeah, okay. It was in Seoul.
In South Korea.
Yeah.
On our recent trip to through Asia.
On the map. I don't know where that was.
Can you zoom in more?
Zoom in?
Yeah.
That doesn't tell me anything.
Could be our hotel.
I don't think so. The hotel was next to the river. That was, I think, the day we went to that cute little like neighborhood where we had poutine.
We were only really there for one day, so.
Yes, we didn't went that many places.
Oh, you know what it was? It was on our way when we walked past like the museum and American Embassy and stuff, with the huge buildings.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because everywhere else was a little bit more like side street, quaint old buildings, and that looked like a big block.
Yeah.
So that mystery is solved. This is a Korean pigeon.
Yeah, and he's just so round. That's why I took a picture of him, because he was just like a little balloon. Very cute.
I'm looking up Korean pigeons to see if they're like different from other pigeons.
I think it's just this guy that is just fully inflated. Like he looks like he had a pea from Mario World. Was it Mario World?
Yeah.
Like that. Then you would like
the pea balloon.
Yeah, the pea balloon. So I've been trying to draw pigeons for a while now because I want to do a portrait of that specific pigeon that is called Cher Ami, which was a war hero pigeon that he got like a medal and like he was a
messenger pigeon in World War One, I believe.
And he got like he lost a leg in combat. And I think I have 2 or 3 painting that I've done of him, but I'm never really happy, so I've never done anything with them, but I keep wanting to like draw pigeons. So maybe this one I'm gonna be happy with. We will see.
My phone is not on silent. How unprofessional.
I mean, what else can we expect from this stream?
Yeah. This is what you get with us. We get like raw, authentic content.
Yeah.
No filter, no, knowledge on how to be entertaining.
Nothing whatsoever.
The message I got was from a friend who was staying at the Normandin branded hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Normandin is a chain of really subpar family restaurants in Quebec. So subpar that they don't even have one in Montreal. Like the city folk like wouldn't stand for it. It's only like in the boonies. And he was saying that the breakfast was really bad. Bland more than anything else. Like so bland, they had to have removed flavor from the natural ingredients.
This egg is too tasty.
Yeah. Which does not shock me.
Yeah.
Normandin, I've only eaten there once, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, it's not the best place.
And like, how do you mess up just like pizza and pasta and like eggs and potato?
Yeah.
They'll show you how. They do have a maple menu though.
I mean, of course they do.
Top thing on their maple menu? Chicken bacon pizza special maple edition. It's not especially cheap either.
I mean, what is these days, right?
Yeah, but like for such low quality like slop.
Yeah.
They have an item labeled spaghetti French fries. I don't know what that means.
I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Just spaghetti with French fries?
Yeah.
There's no pictures. Well, it could be like French fried spaghetti.
I'd be surprised. But who knows?
We have a tendency on this stream to just like completely slam various hotels and restaurants in Quebec. Like we already burned our bridges with the Ice Hotel in Quebec City.
That is true.
Now
They're never gonna sponsor us.
Normandin will. It'll
Yeah.
never be brought to you by Normandin. This streaming channel. It's kind of silly, but I'm kind of excited for when you end up doing his neck ruff.
Yeah.
To see the purple come out.
The purple is coming soon. I'm doing kind of some rough color blocking, and then I'm gonna add the purple because I'm also excited for the purple. I think that's gonna be cute.
I think his like head is a little bluer than you've done.
Yep, I know. Mostly like around the beak and eyes, so I'm gonna add some blue for sure.
Well, even like everything above the purple is blue.
Yep.
And not gray.
Yep.
You done fucked up.
I did.
As you go into the hue pedal to just change everything to make it bluer.
Let's fix this.
Did you increase the brightness on your iPad? Because the everything looks super white now.
No, I did not.
On the like on the live.
That's just my phone, I guess. Yeah, it's getting darker now that my hand is not there, but I think it's focusing on my hand, and therefore the exposure goes up. Here, just for you, I'm putting some blue.
So what you're saying is you're so white that it even makes...
Yep.
You should tan one hand with no sunblock, and then like see which hand causes the issue.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to come put your hand and see what it looks like?
No, then I have to get up.
Yeah.
I would do anything for the stream, but I won't do that.
I knew that was going there.
Yeah, I can see it like the color brightness is going in and out as you move around.
Yeah.
I think part of it too is the darkness of the background you did, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, I should like, we could maybe use a proper camera instead of my phone and not have it on like auto, like not autofocus, but like equivalent of like
color
autofocus.
Correct.
So
color incorrect.
So I could set up the exposure and it would be nice and it would stay like that, but we're not professionals here.
Yeah. Evidently.
Evidently.
Apparently, people don't like pigeons in Korea, is what I've heard.
I think people don't like pigeons.
No, everywhere pigeons have a bad rap as pests and whatnot. But, like, people in Western Europe and North America, for example, aren't scared of pigeons. They're just, like, annoyed by them. But people are scared of rats, for example, because they carry disease and whatnot. And I think the Korean attitude towards pigeons is a lot more like rats.
I love pigeons.
Like in some countries, people, like older folks, will go to the park and feed the pigeons. In Korea, that would be like, it would be like going to feed the rats in a alleyway. It would be weird.
I mean, I would do it.
I know you would do it. And as weird as you are by North American standards, you would be even weirder by Korean standards, is what I'm trying to say. I think like attitudes towards animals like varies a lot around the world. Like in the Muslim world, they're like way more into stray cats than we are.
That's true. Which is great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not objecting. I'm sorry. I just was looking at links about Korean pigeons,
Mm-hmm.
trying to find some information that might be interesting. And I got a article about the pigeons in the 1988 Seoul Olympics. Did you hear about this?
No, I did not.
The they have the big, like, huge cauldron that's the Olympic flame.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me just read the title of the article.
Okay.
Never forget that a flock of peace doves got incinerated at the 1988 Olympics.
Oh no.
When they lit the Olympic flame, like, a flock of doves that had been released just got fried.
It's so sad.
It's so like, I'm laughing. Like, obviously it's horrific, but
yeah.
uh, yeah, it's that's macabre.
Yeah.
So the only other fact I really know about pigeons is that pigeons and doves are the same thing. We just call the, like, ugly ones pigeons and the pretty ones doves.
Which is weird because they're both like very similar looking.
It's the same thing. Like, they're like literally what we call a pigeon is also called a rock dove.
I know.
Yeah, I'm with you though. I like them.
I think they're very cute.
Like, I like rodents too, but I can kind of understand why it's problematic to have rats and mice in buildings. There are hygiene issues and, like, scurrying through walls and wires and damage and whatnot. With the pigeons, you don't even have that problem.
That's true.
They're just, like, there, doing their thing, picking up the garbage. But people don't like them. It's not fair. Maybe with your artwork, you can do some like, propaganda work, rehabilitating the pigeon in people's eyes.
Yeah.
It looks like, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because the image is so small, but it looks like he's in like an industrial bathroom with a ugly linoleum floor.
I know. I wonder if he was in maybe a subway station. Because he looks inside. Like, that looks like an inside floor and kind of wall trim.
I mean, it could be like the front stairs of, like, a office building or shopping mall with, like, the kind of marbly floor.
Yeah, but the kind of rubbery band on the side scream inside to me.
I have a vague memory of us getting out of the subway, like the one subway trip we took,
Mm-hmm.
and then we tried to use an ATM, or tried to go into a convenience store to see if they had an ATM.
Yeah.
And I think it might have been then that we saw him. So it was inside that station. But not on the platform, but in the, like...
I don't think so, because I think that station was at our hotel, like our hotel station.
No, when we got out of the subway, not when we get in.
Okay.
No, like, you're talking about when we did that interminably long trip through the mall on, like,
Yes.
8 moving walkways. I'm talking about when we got out after that trip. Like, before, like, we
Yeah.
exited and then we walked to that neighborhood.
Possibly. I really don't remember when we saw him.
I think I'll be able to locate this. Oh, I think I found it.
Tell me.
Okay, I'm gonna paste into the chat the name of the station because I durst not say it because I cannot pronounce Korean.
Mm.
If you look at the Google images, the floors look not dissimilar.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
There's one image.
Yeah.
I think it's near those poles. But anyway, it's got that kind of like modeled flooring.
Yeah.
So I think it was in there that we saw him. Which doesn't change anything at all, I guess, but
But it's good to know, you know, where it comes from. So for those of you who joined, I was going to do the Inktober 52 prompt, which is lift.
yeah, and we should probably explain what that is. It's a thing where they give you a theme each week, or in October each day, and you're supposed to do an ink drawing of that theme.
Yeah, so there's that thing in October that is called Inktober. And during Inktober, there's a prompt a day, and it's kind of a challenge to draw something every day, which I usually do. You can go back on Instagram and you'll see my drawings for Inktober. But I've discovered recently that they keep giving out prompts for the rest of the year, and it's called Inktober 52, and it is one prompt a week, so one drawing a week. So I'm trying to do it. And yeah, so this week was lift, and I really could not think of anything, so I decided to like draw this pigeon that I'd started like a while ago. And then Misha pointed out that birds fly, and therefore I'm kind of on theme, so I'm going with that. Also, this pigeon is especially round, and feels like he's full of air, and he would probably have a lot of lift. Like he could like just float away at any time. So that's what I'm going with.
I like seeing the purple.
Mm.
That's all I was here for. So I'm out. I'll see you later.
Now let's do his little face.
I was hoping to find out that like the pigeons in Korea have, some distinctive feature. Like different animals look different in different places.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pigeon, like the squirrels in this country are a little skinnier, or like for example in Ontario you get a lot more black squirrels than you do here. But I have not found anything about pigeons that indicates anything special.
I mean, this one especially like looks exactly like our pigeon. He's a bit rounder, but I think it's just due to the individual and not like the like pigeon type.
I've heard a few people say that the pigeons are kind of chubby there.
I mean, this picture definitely like is agreeing with that statement.
Yeah, it's one data point though.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the pigeons in Seoul on Google Images, and they look. There's a few more brown ones with like almost like a turquoise coloration.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean that's just variation, right?
Yeah.
Most of them are the standard gray.
They can also have different species of pigeons.
I don't think they do, but I think it's just the normal rock dove.
Possibly.
which is the the standard one that you get in most places.
Yeah.
I know in some places they eat them.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Like even in Montreal, in Chinatown, there's a few restaurants that you can get pigeon at, but you have to like order in advance.
Mm.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said no. Yeah, I think it's somewhat not commonly, but like often eaten.
I mean, like that's why there were domestic pigeons in the first
Yeah.
place. Like ancient farmers weren't exactly in the market for like sending messages long distances.
Let's do so. That's gonna help. Help give him a little bit of personality.
I think his like posture gives him plenty of personality to begin with.
I know, but I think the eyes is gonna give him even more.
The really like perplexing thing is the fact that you haven't started on his legs yet, so he's just kind of floating there.
I mean, that's kind of on theme, though.
It's true. Sorry, folks, I've been yawning.
And then you're gonna make me yawn. Ah. I'm giving his eyes a little bit more, I think, color than what they have in real life.
How dare you?
It's cute.
I was checking in the local delivery restaurants to see if anything served pigeon, but there's no hits. I don't know why I would even want that.
I would not.
As a vegetarian, I'm not sure why. But I had morbid curiosity.
I might sneeze. Or not. Will I? Okay.
There's a chain of coffee shops, cafes called Pigeon, which
Yes.
is making my results not show what I wanted to show.
The brand themselves, for those not in Montreal, the worst coffee in the world.
That time that we went to a we were in the suburbs doing shopping. I think it was in Laval.
Yeah, it was a big Ardennes, and there was a pigeon
Ardennes,
coffee
yeah,
in
okay,
there. Yeah.
that's the question I was going for. Is Ardennes a Canadian only store?
I don't know.
Oh, it's Montreal based.
I also have not shopped there since I was like, I don't know, like 16.
It's a Montreal based store.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Me neither. I think very little about Ardennes in my life. For those not around here, it's a store that will sell stuff like, I think, geared towards like teenage girls. So very cheap like jewelry, very cheap clothing, very like fast fashion-y stuff.
I think
but aimed at like younger crowds.
It's like Forever 21 is the equivalent, isn't it?
Oh yeah, maybe similar.
But it's like lower end than Forever 21, if that's
yeah,
imaginable.
probably.
Like the Temu version of Forever 21. But they have a huge outlet store with a pigeon coffee in it, which is weird. The other weird fact I know about pigeons is that the dodo was a kind of pigeon.
Oh, that I did not know.
It's in the Columbidae family.
I did not know that.
I think it's one of those things where when you're isolated on an island, animals can get like bigger or smaller. Like the Galapagos turtles or pygmy elephants. There's like some rule that animals below a certain size get bigger on an island and animals above that size get smaller. So that's how you have like lizards turn into Komodo dragons, but full-size elephant turns into like little bitty elephant. And the dodo was a pigeon that was big.
I did not know that. It's always challenging to do like feathers, details. So we'll see if I succeed today.
Well, that's why I keep telling you should do penguins.
Maybe one day I'll listen to you.
Because they're nice and smooth.
That is true, they are.
Well, I mean, I wanted you to do an actual lift today, like an elevator. Because a square, rectangular box is... you can finish that in one call.
Oh yeah, I can finish that like...
Call. In one stream, I mean. You've made him look friendlier than he does in the photo.
Good. I like a friendly pigeon.
I wonder if he thought he was camouflaging.
Good question.
Would you please give this boy some legs?
Here, if it makes you happy, I'll do some legs. Oh, he's missing a claw.
I Googled pigeon feet, and got pictures of people with deformed feet that point inward. It's not what I expected. So I was reading about the family of pigeons on Wikipedia, and at the bottom it was like, see also national symbols of Cyprus.
Oh.
And then I looked in the national symbols of Cyprus, pigeons not mentioned. Oh, it's because there's a dove on the coat of arms of Cyprus.
Oh.
That's a little misleading.
Yeah.
The biggest pigeons are the crowned pigeons in New Zealand. They're up to like 5 pounds.
How big is that?
Length of 26 to 31 inches.
That doesn't make sense.
Why not?
Did you say 35 inches?
26 to 31?
Okay, 26 to 31. So that's
66 to 79 centimeters.
at least like 2 foot like long.
Yeah.
That would be more than 5 pounds.
I don't think you realize how light birds are.
I guess that's true.
You know why? For the lift.
Great segue there.
That's what us professionals know how to do. No, but like their bones are hollow and most of the bulk is feather.
Yeah. That's true, I guess.
So the dodo was up to 30 inches or 75 centimeters. And the weight was between 22 and 60 pounds. So it was not like fluffy, it was fat.
What was his size?
25 to 30 inches.
Okay, that's a lot heavier than the big pigeons.
Yeah. Because I guess the flying ones are still like light and fluffy.
Yeah.
But the dodo was like, I'm here on the ground, I'm not leaving. So it would not have been appropriate to draw him for lift.
Yeah. I mean, I guess same for a penguin.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I always thought, like with flightless birds, they evolved from earlier birds that were flightful.
Yeah.
And then started spending most of their time on the ground and flying less and less. Which means that there's one last bird that flew.
And probably very poorly.
Probably very poorly. But like, it's kind of sad. Like, you're the last proto-ostrich that flies, and you're like, when you stop, you don't realize that it'll never happen again.
Yeah. I think everything in life, like, I mean, I'm gonna sound like a deep teenager, but like...
Yeah, you sound like a what's it called? A poster that one buys at Winners.
Yeah. But like, you like often do things and then like one day is the last time you do it and you don't know it's the last time you do it.
Yeah, but like most of the time when that happens, others of my species will continue to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is more like that whoever the last Apollo astronaut to go on the moon was.
Yeah.
I'm actually, now I need to know. Oh, Eugene Kernan.
That's the last astronaut to the moon?
Yeah.
I did not know his name.
He is the 11th person to go to the moon, the person who spent the most time on the moon, and the last person on the moon.
Oh, wow.
I'm actually surprised that there's only 11 Apollo astronauts that went on the moon.
Yeah.
I thought there was more than that. I thought it would be like 50. He died in 2017. Speaking of which, did you hear the news about Buzz Aldrin recently?
No?
What's it called? Apparently his family moved him somewhere because he was like living in his own filth.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's old.
Yeah, he was born in 1930.
Yeah.
So he's 96 years old.
He's pretty old. Are you happy now that he has some legs?
Well, it's more that he should be happy.
Well, it doesn't need to walk anywhere.
He needs to walk in order to have lift.
No, it needs to flap his wings.
But you need feet. Like an airplane needs wheels.
I think he could probably start flying just from his belly.
I don't know. I think like they kind of walk run.
Yeah, I don't know. Did I told you the time that it's not a pigeon, but that a seagull had come in the McDonald's where I worked?
This sounds vaguely familiar.
So I was working at the beach in Montreal. There's like a island in the river and they have an artificial beach. And I was working there. And on that beach, there's a McDonald's. So one night, and I wasn't working in the McDonald's, but one night I was doing like the rounds and then cleaning up like around the place. I got in the McDonald's to like just, I think, chat with people, or maybe I was doing something in the building. I don't remember where I was there, but there was a seagull that went inside the McDonald's. And he obviously was super scared. So he was kind of in a corner behind a pile of chairs.
Why would he be super scared?
I don't know, because he's inside. Like, he doesn't, like, we want to, like, make him go outside because we need to lock up the building and we don't want him to stay inside all night. But he doesn't want to, like, you know, I can just come and, like, pick it up. Like, he doesn't let me, like, come close to him. So I'm asked, so I was like, I've tried to like make him like push him out, and he wants nothing to do. He goes to hide behind chairs. I can't reach him. So I go at the counter at the McDonald's and ask the people there if they had like any leftover food that I could like make a little like petit poussé like trail.
Yeah.
To like get him to go outside. So they give me like a hamburger that they had left. So I tried like start like making a little trail, and he eats like all of it, but then goes back to hiding. I'm not kidding. He ate 4 hamburgers. Like,
how?
I don't know. They're not that big, but he had 4 full hamburgers, and then I was able to pick him up, like by the belly, like this, like fruit. I like lifted him up. Maybe he was too full to move. I don't remember exactly. And then I could like put him outside. And I was delighted that I could like, you know, actually pick up a seagull.
I've never heard of a seagull eating 4 hamburgers.
That he ate so much.
Like, I'm not even clear that a normal person can eat 4 hamburgers.
Yeah, well, he could.
Have you ever eaten 4 hamburgers?
I'm sure I did when I was a teenager. Because I remember back in the day when I was, I don't know, like 17, whatever. McDonald's had 3, like they had a special, was it on Thursdays? where you could get like 3 hamburgers for 75 cents.
Okay. And I guess the McDonald's hamburgers are not that big.
No.
These weren't Big Macs or Whoppers, I assume.
No.
Still.
What I was impressed by is a big appetite.
I wonder if he was okay or if he got like diabetes or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess a McDonald's hamburger is pretty like thin,
Yeah.
and a seagull will eat like a whole fish.
And like he's used to eating McDonald's. That's a seagull that lives at a beach with a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like I'm assuming like he eats whatever is in the garbage anyway. Like the animals were pretty relentless at that beach. Like we had the groundhogs that like wouldn't like we couldn't like kick them away. They wouldn't like they would like come out and like steal people's food. And I had to come with a broom and like push them away because just like, making them afraid wouldn't be enough for them to leave.
So you've been like the scourge of the animal kingdom for that whole job.
I know.
It's sad.
It is sad. I mean, it was a shitty job. There was save some fish's life, so that's that.
Wait, how did you save a fish's life?
Because at that beach, there was a little waterfall, and that waterfall, I don't know why, like, am I moving something? My iPad kind of disconnects. Yeah,
Yeah, it's been doing it all day.
I just realized that. I think my HDMI cable was not plugged in properly.
Ladies and gentlemen, professionalism.
Yes, that's our middle name. Yeah, so it was kind of a lake for the beach. And in order to get chlorine in the lake, because it was a man-made...
Whoa.
What?
Chlorine in the lake?
Yeah?
That's not a lake, that's a pool.
Well, yes. It's a pool in the shape of a lake.
Round?
It's a lake, but it's an artificial lake.
That's called a pool or a pond.
Well, anyway, I'm calling it a lake. Do you want to hear about the fish?
Yeah.
So...
Wait, there's a chlorinated pool with fish?
Well, because it's an actual lake. Like, they take the water from, I don't know where, I'm assuming they filter it a little bit. But it's in the middle of the St. Lawrence River, so I'm assuming, don't exactly know where, like, how the logistic of it all worked. But I know that there were fish in that lake.
And chlorine.
Yes, because people were swimming in it, and, like, you need the water to, like, not be too gross.
Oh, poor fish.
But there was that waterfall that, like, streamed into the lake.
Wait. If you're calling the little pool with chlorine a lake, was this waterfall just a faucet? A man-made waterfall, if you will?
Yes.
Where you open the dial and water falls out?
Anyway, it was a little, like, cute waterfalls with rocks, and it was one of the shittiest jobs I had. It was a really bad job. But once in a while, they needed to clean that little waterfall. So they would cut the water, and we had to take buckets with bleach in it, with big brooms, and scrub all of the rocks in the waterfall. So we were walking around with a bucket of bleach and just cleaning all the rocks. But often it would be fish stuck into the waterfall because the water would stop, but there were little like pools like between the rocks. And there were fish in there. And I used to pick them up and go put them in the big lake.
What kind of fish?
I don't know. Tiny little fishes.
Like perch?
I don't know fish names.
Yeah, I don't know fish names either.
But that was such a shitty job. Like, one day was really, really cold. And they made us, like, clean the waterfall because we had nothing else to do because it was too cold for the beach to be open. we're like barefoot in like cold bleach water, like scrubbing a waterfall. We were all sick after that. It's so yeah, it was so bad.
They're not following proper workplace
No,
regulations.
they were not. They tried to push us. There was that huge like I couldn't drive it because I was too young at the time. But they
Also, there's child labor too.
over there, in order to drive, you needed to be 21.
Okay.
And I wasn't 21, so I couldn't drive big vehicles. I could only drive small, like John Deere tractor kind of thing. But we had a big tractor that they drove on the beach, and that would kind of like mix the sand with chlorine, I think, or bleach anyway to clean it. But there's a big gallon of like bleach in the back or something, and it clearly said like you need to wear like protective goggles if you're going to work with this equipment. And they refused to give us goggles. So we had to go like we had a union at that job, so we had to go to the union, and we had to refuse to work in order for them to give us like plastic goggles. Like, how stupid is that? And then they also like would prevent us. They were like, you're not allowed to leave the premises during your lunch break, which obviously is like not legal. Like,
yeah.
If you're not paying me, I can be wherever I want. So again, we had to involve the union, and then like they let us like leave the beach. So bad. I hated that job.
How long were you there?
Just one summer. I refused to do it anymore. It's when I was working at Parc des Îles. So one summer I was like, they like put me at the beach, and then after that I was like, yeah, never again.
Well, you worked at Parc des Îles for several summers?
Yeah.
Why?
This is a really good job outside of the beach.
How is it a good job?
It paid a lot.
Oh, okay.
And I spent the summer outside, like doing different things. It was pretty fun. Like, I quite liked that job. Except like the beach part was terrible. But the rest of it was like quite nice. And for the time, it was really well paid for like a student job.
Yeah, I suppose.
I was making like $9.50 an hour. Which, you know, in the 90s was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I suppose. I can't think that far back. He looks so friendly.
Well, he is friendly.
But he looks friendlier than your photo.
Is that a problem?
No. I'm saying that you've like enhanced the friendliness
It's because I can see what's in his heart.
through all that layer of fluff.
Yeah.
For those of you, a couple of you just joined, Catherine Hébert of the Ugly Cat Studio is drawing a pigeon. That is all. Not a whole lot more layers to that story.
What's the worst job you got? I don't think I ever asked you that.
It was a telemarketing job
Oh, yeah.
where I've told you this. I lasted, I don't think very long, 2 days, 3 days. And I took it because I was a student in the summer and I didn't have on-campus job, and it was in Montreal, and I didn't speak French well enough to like work retail or anything, because it's you need to speak French to get hired in most places, especially like blue collar jobs, or like lower paying jobs require French more than higher paying jobs ones,
Yeah.
ironically. Because like if you're going to be the CEO of Air Canada and you don't speak a word of French, they're like, whatever, just come. But if you want to work in the garage, like every other guy speaks French, you need to speak French. So I got a job at this really sketchy telemarketing place on St. Catherine Street. It's the same building where there's like that karaoke place near where Best Buy is. I may not have gone there with you, but just to the like east of where the Best Buy is currently on St. Catherine.
Okay.
And on like the third floor in this like old ass building. and we were selling some sort of credit card consolidation thing that was clearly scammy. And unlike any other telemarketing place I'd ever seen, or phone surveys or whatever it was, they didn't have computers. They just had like a list of phone numbers and like a pad of paper, and it was. I managed to like dilly-dally and not make very many calls, and be very, very, very quick to be like, oh, I guess you're not interested. Thank you. Goodbye. So I didn't sell any of this scam in like the 2-3 days I was there. And then I just quit. And then I had to go back 10 days later to pick up my check for the 2 days of work. Yeah, that didn't. I actually roped Eamon into working there too. Because our friend Eamon, the guy who stayed at the Normandin Hotel, you may have heard of in the beginning of the stream. I mean, now he speaks French and he's completely bilingual and lives in a French-speaking environment with a French-speaking wife, and only gets a French newspaper to his house. But at the time, he didn't speak a word of French. He was from the States, so he didn't even have like high school French. So he needed a job that summer. So I was like, yo, you should go here. He lasted, I think, 45 minutes. Well, less than an afternoon for sure. It may not have been 45. It may have been 20. It may have been an hour and a half. I don't think he went back to get his check.
I have an experience like that as well.
Is this the one where you worked at the photo center?
Yeah. I lasted 3 days and then they fired me.
In the Zeller's photo studio cold calling division.
Yeah. It was also, it might have been the worst job that I had.
After that, I ended up getting another phone job, which was doing tech support for a telecom company, which wasn't a great job, but it paid really, really well for the low-skilled labor it was at the time. I think I was getting paid $18.
Oh, wow.
In the, what was it, like 2002?
That's pretty good.
And my lack of conversational French wasn't a huge deal because 80% of the customers are in English Canada. So, and like I hated it being on the phone, but it was people calling in because they wanted an actual service. It wasn't a scam.
They needed something and you could help them and you were not like just scamming them.
Exactly. So I lasted quite a few years there, but like eventually getting promoted. I wasn't doing frontline tech support for all the time, but I did, all my jobs were phone jobs. I'm not an outdoorsy type who's gonna like be knee deep in bleach like you are.
Yeah.
Saving the fish. I did what's the word? Polling, I guess.
Yeah, like surveys and stuff like that.
Where you call and do like customer surveys. Mm-hmm. I mean, all our contracts when I was there were customer surveys. I'm sure that there would have been some like political polling if they got that contract. Mm-hmm. But this was when I was in high school in Winnipeg, and it was all phoning farmers in the Midwest and Southern U.S. asking about various pesticide and seed products, like Roundup Ready canola and whatnot. I probably lasted, that was just part-time, like 2 nights a week for like, let's say 5 months, 6 months, something like that. That wasn't great either.
Yeah.
Somebody just chatted with us on Twitch saying pigeon, I believe.
It is indeed a pigeon. A pigeon that we saw in a subway station in Korea. Yeah. He is very majestic and very fat. That is true. That's why I took a picture of him, because he's like he's basically like a ball. He's like perfectly round. which I thought was very cute.
I was looking into whether we could identify whether he or she is a male or female, but apparently pigeons are famously difficult to sex. Unless they're like behaving in a way which tells you, like,
Yeah.
when the male puffs up and
Well,
annoys the female.
Are we considering that this guy is puffing up?
No, because usually that's like the head is tall and the neck is puffed up. This guy's just he's like the Danny DeVito of pigeons.
We should find him a name.
Well, Majestic Fat Bird is not the worst name. I wonder if he is fat or if he's just fluffy. Like, I wonder if a bird can get fat in a way that's visible.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna go with like it's a combination of both for this guy.
Majesty and fatness?
Yeah. I think he's cute.
He is.
But I need to like pick up the pace here though.
Well, you don't have to. We can, as we've been saying, these paintings are often a two-day job.
That's true. I could finish him like next week.
Well, Hog Rider 222 says it takes skill to draw something so elegant.
Oh, thank you so much.
Which I'm going to take sincerely and not a joke about how fat and dumpy the bird is. But yeah, thank you, Hog Rider. Catherine is skilled at this fat pigeonry, aka drawing. What kind of background do you think you're going to do? Are you going to do the like the actual background of this photo?
Probably not. I have not decided, like... Maybe just like a regular, like... I don't know. I have not decided yet. I usually do the background first, but for the streams, I've done that a lot during Inktober and like not do the background and just kind of draw the bird because I don't have that much time.
Yeah, and on some of the streams, you've actually, to my mind, wasted time on the minutia of the background. And
but if you look at the thumbnails, like during Inktober on our YouTube channel, there's a lot of red backgrounds.
I wonder what they're like, how small they are without their feathers.
Can you like
Google it? Yes.
Yeah. Because now I need to know.
I'm seeing mostly like baby pigeons.
Did I put my iPad to like do not disturb? Do not disturb.
Are you receiving messages?
Yeah. I had put it to do not disturb, but I think it switched back for some reason.
Oh, maybe when you plugged it, unplugged the cord.
Oh, yeah, that's possible.
Well, if you do decide to call it a day and finish this next week, there will be a pizza coming.
Okay.
It will, in fact, arrive either way.
Yeah.
Or not arrive, I suppose. I'm not going to mention where we ordered from because these people are not sponsoring us yet. But if you catch us on the stream and you're making a pizza for us right now, you can put two and two together.
Our choice of a pizza flavor is probably fairly controversial.
Yeah, this one is not one of those. This is a 4-cheese pizza.
Okay.
But yeah.
We usually take our pizza with onions and pineapple.
And if I'm eating without Catherine, green peppers as well.
Yeah.
I think pineapple is the controversial part, not the onion.
Oh no, of course. But I think pineapple is really good on pizza.
It has to be a certain kind of pizza, though.
On all pizzas.
I don't think I like pineapple on like a Napolitan style pizza.
I think I would. I think no one puts it on that kind of pizza. But
I like it on an American style, like New York style pizza. Montreal style pizza. Pineapple on pizza is controversial, but it's also like a kind of a played out controversy.
Yeah.
We gotta, like, if we want to really, really rage bait people, we need to come up with something more novel. Like,
I mean, the pizza, our local like pizza place had a pizza with coffee grounds on it at some point.
Yeah, they're just dumping all kinds of shit on their pizzas. Truffle oil and coffee grounds and...
I didn't taste it, but I wish I had because maybe it was good.
I know people put coffee grounds in like chili stews, bolognese sauce, and stuff like that because it creates like a rich, like bittery. People put it in Japanese curry as well.
Huh.
Or chocolate. I've seen in those too. But like just coffee grounds directly on pizza seems like it would be gritty.
Yeah. But I think it would have been worth tasting.
I mean, we have coffee grounds.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna do it.
Like when the pizza arrives, you can just like take a spoon of coffee grounds. You're gonna have to wash out the coffee pot anyway to make tomorrow's batch of coffee. How is it Inktober 52 if it's like the 9th week of the year?
Well, because it's like the weekly Inktober.
Yeah, but it's like the 9th week of the year.
Yeah, and today's the 9th prompt. But it's called like the hashtag instead of just
Inktober, it's not Inktober number 52.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
And then during the proper Inktober, they merged theme.
No, that was very stupid of me. 52 weeks a year, that's why it's called that. Okay, yeah. I thought it meant like this is Inktober 52. Last week was Inktober 51.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
We'll have to edit that out of the stream. Like just remove this whole chunk from the version you put up on YouTube.
The version is put up on YouTube automatically.
Well, you just have to exercise this chunk.
You can find out how to do it if you want to remove it.
I'm clearly not smart enough for that because I'm the kind of guy who thinks that Inktober 52 means it's the 52nd week of the year. It's not my finest intellectual moment. I'm surprised that Twitch chat doesn't have reactions.
I think it does. I think we're just not using Twitch as it should be used.
I don't know how to...
I also don't know. One day we will, and one day we'll learn.
Okay.
but not today.
I'm used to like Discord, Slack, Teams that have Google Hangouts, which have easy to reach reaction buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Reaction, GIF or GIF or whatever, emojis. I think this might be a good place to call it. Like, you want to save something for next week's and not end it like 10 minutes in.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish like his little like color area, like you said, and then I'm gonna call it today, and I'll do the wings and the rest of the body next week.
It's always so impressive to me, the like incandescent thingy
Yeah.
on their neck. So Hog Rider 222 asks how long we've been streaming. Probably about 6 months now.
I think my guess is that they mean today.
Well, okay, if you mean today, for 1 hour and 12 minutes. We started at 7
Yeah.
p.m. Eastern.
And in general, streaming like not that long. Okay, just in general. Yeah, maybe about that 6 months. Maybe?
Yeah, we started the second half of last year.
Yeah.
And have been doing once a week for an hour or two every Thursday night. It started as like we have theuglycat.com, which is a website showing Catherine's art and selling prints, and this started as a side a spin-off of that.
Yeah.
Like originally to generate some buzz for the website, but now it's become its own.
I quite like
thing.
it. I think it's fun, and I mean, we have both of us have like very busy day jobs, but I'd like to do it more. Like maybe like I would love to like do it for longer streams and maybe like more often, but currently it's just like with our day jobs.
If you want to check out, you can find us on YouTube also at the Ugly Cat Studio. We have all of, most of our previous streams.
Yeah.
And a bunch of time lapses of art Catherine's been painting.
It is really fun. Like I didn't think I would like it, but it's actually quite fun to like stream and have people like come in and check it out and sometimes comment. It's quite fun.
And sometimes, very rarely, actually buy a print from your store.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Like
no, that's not the primary goal.
Yeah.
Pays the bills though.
The stream, you mean?
No,
not yet.
People buying prints at the Ugly Cat would pay the bills, like the the internet and the website bills and stuff. Not so much paying our actual rent.
Yeah, we have day jobs for that. But in the meantime, this is quite fun. I really enjoy it. And also forces me to like draw a bit more and like draw a little bit faster and not like overthink too much.
Well, hold up a second. Hog Rider just complimented the website. So, well, thank you very much. That's my contribution to the business is the technology and the website.
Yeah.
And her contribution is the art itself. So I don't get a shout out very often. So
that's true.
I'm going to bask in the glory.
You're doing quite a bit of work. Like the website looks really good, and that's like really all you. Like I'm not a tech person.
Well, that was the original idea was I do tech and websites for a living, and you do art for a living. So like, how do we, by our forces combined, like make a side business?
Yeah. And thus the Ugly Cat was born. But yeah, I was saying that it kind of like makes me not overthink things, because when I'm not on stream and I draw, like I I spend way too much time on one painting, and
Well,
I kind of
you
question
do
myself.
two different things. One is over obsessed about one painting,
Yeah,
and like something that's not working, you'll make it worse and worse, trying to fix it.
yeah,
But you'll also do I started this, but like 20 minutes in, I abandoned it.
yeah,
And this stream prevents you from doing either of those.
yeah,
We both are like independent workers who work at home, so some sort of externally imposed discipline in measured amounts is very useful.
yeah. And it was fun just to like set up and do. I don't know. I really like it.
Once again, I'm getting the stupid issue where my MacBook really wants to do an update, and I'm like, no, not now.
I'm gonna try to make him a little bit more iridescent, and then that's gonna be it.
How does one do that?
I think I'm gonna just add a couple of like flashes of like really kind of bright colors, or like just to. I don't know if it's gonna work, but just having him look a bit more like shiny. Might be too much.
Yeah, now it looks like that spumoni ice cream.
What?
You never had spumoni ice cream?
I think so, but I don't remember what it is.
It's like an ice cream with like a bunch of flavors. Oh no, this is not what I'm thinking of at all. What am I thinking of? There's a kind of ice cream that's like a bunch of flavors swirled together.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, neither do I. It's not spumoni. I was mixing it up with something, but there's a kind of ice cream that's got like swirls of flavor and then flecks of bits of stuff, like little like fruitcake, dry fruit, and like nut bits. What's it called? Oh yeah, it's spumoni. Swirled ice cream with fruits and nuts.
Huh.
So my point was that you're adding little red bits with just like little bits of
yeah,
like maraschino cherry or whatever. I am getting emails up the wazoo.
Okay, I think that's a good place to stop for today. I'm quite happy with like his little like color. It's not my usual style of painting, but I think that works well. So next week we will finish his little round body. Yeah.
Sweet.
And then probably do a background because I quite like him. So maybe this one is gonna make it to the store. We will see next week if I like fuck it up or not.
Or if you have a change of heart.
Yes, which happens a lot.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. This has been Misha and Catherine chatting up inane chats for the last hour.
Yeah.
While Catherine paints some nice little pigeons. Please check out our website, theuglycat.com, and sign up for our emails. And hit subscribe or like on these streams. It helps us out.
Yeah.
And that's how we pay the bills.
One day we'll get like sponsors.
Yeah, I mean, please like, subscribe, and sign up.
Sponsor us.
But if you want to sponsor us, we will say, like, I'm talking to you, shitty Quebec hotels. We will change our views. We will scrub our insults of your establishments from the previous streams. We have no integrity. We will shill for any product.
On the sur ces bonnes paroles, on this, how do you say that?
What are you trying to say?
Sur ces bonnes paroles, like you're like on that note.
Yeah.
On that note, have a good evening, everyone, and we will see you next week.
Same time.
Yep. Bye.